Welcome to Lamont Meadow. Chris and Daria are here, and we're going to be going after Sawtooth Peak and Spanish Needle today. Parked right down there. We're taking off here on the Pacific Crest Trail. That campfire up in Northern California is still raging pretty bad, and his smoke has started to spill over here, so we can smell it, but can still see some of the peaks. Hopefully it won't be too bad today. And off we go. Not exactly lush forest, but not blistering desert either. That might be Spanish Needle area peeking out back there. Chris says this is Lamont benchmark. And that should be Lamont and Lamont North with all the pinnacles over there. And the Lamont Meadow down there. Should be just about coming up to the saddle where we're going to climb Sawtooth. That's not Spanish Needle. But this should be Lamont benchmark.
Suddenly the pack all like super light.
Yeah. Left a few things behind. We're headed up to Sawtooth Peak now. Just go up. It's probably going to be over that way. Kind of following a used trail. Looks like that's our peak up there. Chris, I think, is a little to the right. Steep and sandy right now. Chris says that far one is Owens Peak. Probably farther than we're going to go today. Not sure where Daria is. Might be ahead, might be behind, might be beside. Alright, we made it, and we didn't lose anybody yet. Pretty hazy view. Nice little climb. So that's actually the pinnacles of Lamont North. And somewhere over there is Lamont itself. Probably Lamont East right there. And Lamont benchmark in the front. That's probably Owens Peak way out there. It's supposed to be the highest one around here. Kind of what it looks like. Spanish Needle somewhere in between.
So we're supposed to climb those needles, huh?
No.
That's North Lamont. Oops.
So the tall one's Owens.
So back to 66.
Then, you can see Spanish Needle is the sort of pyramidal one that's like to the right of Owens. And then North Needle is there. I think there's probably some bolted roots and stuff.
Wow.
That's interesting.
That's kind of an interesting, definitely looks interesting.
Yeah, I think
It's a bell.
No, it looks
It's very
complex.
spectacular.
Shane Smith.
But when you see it, like I just did the tramp route from benchmark.
So from the saddle, it looks like not very far.
There's Bob.
Yeah, so it's you just kind of go up there and then over. I think it's like
Threw me off when I
A
saw
little bit like
Matthew's name
bullshit
earlier,
bushes
and I
and
remembered
stuff,
he'd already
but
done it when he did it with
yeah,
Yeah,
Slab.
like this
hard.
type of stuff. It's just
it's over this first saddle and then like kind of back in that basin.
Bill Carpenter. Pickering. Someone took 3 tries to get here.
So that's pretty much going to put an end to any kind of Sierra Peaks.
That's a familiar pair.
Well, I
Jim
kind of
Porter.
the same thing to Matt. You know, kind of trying to downplay
Rafty.
this one and saying it was going to hit more further north.
So far I've been checking the Whitney area and it's pretty exciting, like the first substantial storm.
Could change my plans. I was going to pop over to the desert for Thanksgiving.
Alright, time to head down and move on. Nice little sandy descent, dodging trees. Hope we're not getting too far off route. Okay, back on the PCT. Just after 10 o'clock, so we're making good time. On to Spanish Needle. Chris is a little ways ahead. I think we're about to make a big switchback going up this hill before we head back this way. Certainly not the greatest day for views today. Some interesting looking cliffs over there up towards Sawtooth. So I guess that's Spanish Needle Creek's drainage down there. Probably dry though. Not counting on finding any water today. Lamont benchmark's looking pretty cool. Pinnacles are over there. I guess the highest one is Lamont itself. That's probably Lamont East. The needles are coming into hazy view. Starting to head away from the needles, so we'll probably be turning off pretty soon. That's probably the north one, and then Spanish Needle itself is probably out there. Okay, now he's turned off. See, we gotta traverse across some little ribs. Okay, off we go. I thought we could see a use trail along the side here, so we'll see what happens. Chris is promising us a really bad time. Well, it's not the greatest use trail, but there are markers. So I guess Sand Canyon is down there. Can't hardly see it though. So far, not too bad. Not easy, but not too bad. Another marker over there. Guess we're still en route. Looks like we might be just about below North Needle right now. Well, we think it's just about time to climb straight up to this little saddle, and then the scrambling will begin. Looks like Daria did a great job leading us along that use trail. Engage four-wheel drive low. tractor drive.
Good workout.
Looks like fun. Chris, I think, went over here a little bit. That should be North Needle there. Maybe South Needle and Spanish Needle. More bushy right now, but some good scrambling so far. Getting windy too. Good, pull that smoke somewhere else. Just missed Daria going over the top there. Somewhere around here is this class 3 friction slab. Should be coming up soon. We're almost to the top, I think. Not right there, but just a little bit further. Okay, not done yet. That's it over there. Looks familiar.
But I think it's like, I think there'll be at least one like really easy slab move or something.
Yeah, the friction slab's right up there.
Yeah.
Boy, this hardly seems worth mentioning as class 3. What? Looks intimidating. I think it was harder down below.
How many times do you see something like this?
Enjoying it?
Yeah, it's cool.
That looks more hairy than this friction slab. You got a pretty big smile on your face. Is that fun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wow indeed. A little like Bear Creek Spire. Just enough holds exactly where you need them when you need them. I think we're just about there. All right, guys, good job. Good little climb. Can kind of see down the Sand Canyon pretty well.
Sandy.
There's our little saddle over there. North Needle. Lamont and Company. PCT's down there still. Doesn't look terribly easy to get to South Needle, so I think we're going to skip that today. Owens Peak back there. 5 Fingers down there, I think Chris said.
With me, I had to leave it without writing it and without signing it myself.
1964, even older.
Class 2 terrain. He doesn't really comment.
He doesn't really get into
So
detail.
anything.
Right. Right. Probably like countless instances of him.
Carl Heller, 72. There's Shane Smith and Bob and Matthew. Here's Michael's entry from 2016. Bill Carpenter. Bob Pickering. Bill Peters. Nobody out here since May. Well, it is pretty hot, I'm sure, here in the summer. We aren't even at 8,000 feet. That's a weird card.
Yeah, I saw that.
Never know what you're going to find in these registers, huh? Kind of a scary little jump. Bit of a chasm. Having fun there, Chris?
Yeah. I think there's similar difficulties on the routes.
Mm-hmm. I think it was going to be harder coming down that than across this little slab here. It could get a little dicey. Okay, the excitement is starting to begin.
It's not scrambling.
That sounds like a good rule of thumb.
Basically, it's all handhold here.
Yep. Trying to get a right foot up instead.
And then I just hauled myself up. There we go. Hope that block doesn't blow.
Looks pretty solid from down here. All right. There's North Needle. Definitely some excitement ahead. Excitement behind us too. Starting to approach fourth class, I'd say. Said the holds are good though.
Oh yeah, this is good stuff. Nice, it's just like a ladder. Ooh.
That's what I've heard class 4 described as sometimes.
Easy.
Look good up there? All right. Oh boy, Chris, what are you taking us into? Looks possible.
This was the direct route.
Which is doable.
Yeah, this is fine.
Shit. You think that That looks a little intimidating. Where you're at?
It looks like it's a good lip and some good footholds.
Let me check out your first option first.
All right.
Go check out to the left.
Yeah, this is easy.
Oh, good. That's easy, huh?
Oh yeah, it's low angle.
Okay.
It's not bad at all.
Alrighty.
What?
It goes for a little bit.
That's encouraging. Goes for a little bit. Hey, you made that look pretty easy. Yeah, it's not vertical. It looks pretty easy. I'll agree. Class 3, huh?
I said class 3 on rest of
Okay. That should be our north needle right there. Almost there. Still looks like we got some gaps and stuff to cross. I don't think we're home free yet.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. Old-fashioned scrambling.
Yeah, highlight of the day for sure. Now,
I used a very high point.
I thought the footholds were a little bit better where I did it. There's that teamwork. Now the question is, what else awaits us? We're almost there. Down the chute over here. Coming up this. It's well featured. Footholds started to disappear on me, but then I found some more. The dismount onto this ledge was interesting. Yep, that's kind of what I did.
Wow.
Long dash means business.
Get out of the way. Do you need to do a high step? Alright, this is fucking gnarly.
Ooh, grunting. We're scrambling.
That sounded a little more like an airball. Shit, now it's my turn, huh?
Yep, you're up.
This is fucking
Yeah, I thought it was a little funky. She found a good handhold up here. Yeah, right there. Maybe with your other hand, though. Okay.
See?
All right.
Yeah, I know. I was talking all that shit, and then look at me, you know. It's my turn.
Okay. We're here. Nice route, huh? First people to sign in since 2015, you said?
Yep.
That's pretty neat. PCT right down there. Sun's getting low. So that should be Owens. South Needle, Spanish Needle,
Charles.
and we are on North Needle. Smiling big again.
That's fine.
And then before the berries.
I think that's Sawtooth.
John Beck's a friend of mine. I called with him on Thursday. The only one I don't know is Nicola or something.
Tore open his finger.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I guess Bob dropped this register off in 2004,
oh, okay.
but he didn't have anything to sign it with.
That's pretty gnarly.
And no one signed it until Sean and them in 2011. 14, there's Mason and Eric Sue. And then us. And that's all that's in the register. Come climb this thing. Whew. Okay. I think we're home free now. Down to the PCT we go. So we're back on the PCT. Where is he?
Somewhere up there.
Okay.
Up above us.
Oh, I see him. I see him moving up there. Okay, after much discussion, we've decided to head back on the trail. Lamont will have to wait for another time. See if we can get back before 7 o'clock. Just about 5 o'clock now. Bye-bye, Spanish Needle. Your ridge was a lot of fun. So there's the Lamont North pinnacles. Smoky sunset. Okay, I'm back. The others aren't too far behind. Almost 20 miles. Didn't quite make it by 7, but pretty close. Pretty easy return at least.